and how you work with them in much the same way as arcs were with circumference. Okay? The area of this sector is in direct proportion with the whole area of the circle in relationship to the angle of the sector with the angle of the circle. Okay? Exact same concept as you went to with arcs. So the formula here is, I'm going to call it sector area over pi r squared, which is our circle area, equals sector degree over 360. And I'll write the inverse in case we have to calculate the area of it. Okay, inverse would be pi r squared over sector area equals 360 over sector degree. Okay? So, let's see what example they gave us. Find the area of the sectors formed by angle UTV. So they actually want us to find the area of both the blue sector and the red sector. Let's start with the red, and we just subtract for the other. So, the area of the red sector, that's what we're solving for, over the area of the whole circle. The radius is 8 pi r squared, 64 times by pi, gives me 201.06 equals 70 over 360. I'm going to multiply both sides by 201.06. Let's see what we get. Times by 70, divide by 360. And looks like I get, I'm going to round, 39.1. Okay? I better check and make sure that they agree. Yes, they did. All right, and so the area of the red is 39.1. The area of the blue, don't go through this large mess. We know what the area of the whole circle is. Just subtract the area of the red, it gives you the area of the blue. So 201.06 minus 39.10. Is 161.96. So that's the area, inches squared, by the way. That's the area of the blue sector. Okay? Again, exact same concept, just a slightly different formula because you're doing area instead of circumference. Let's get to your practice problems so we can wrap up this section and be done. You can be done listening to me as much as that thrills you. Monitoring progress. All right. Find the indicated measure. So we want to find the area of the red and the blue sectors for 5 and 6. Area of the red sector for 5, blue sector for 6. Pause now and get her done. All right. So, simple thing. We just got to fill in our values of our equation. Let me move it over so I have some space. There we go. Can I move it up anymore? I cannot. All right. So we're solving. I'm going to solve for the red sector first. Doesn't matter. Well, red sector was the first problem, and that's fine. All right. So we're solving for the sector area. We've got to get the area of the whole circle. The diameter is 14. So 14 squared times by pi gives me 615.75. That's the area of the whole circle. Equals 120 over 360, which we can rewrite as 1 over 3. Okay? Times by 615.75 on both sides. So I have 615.75 divided by 3 is 205.25 feet squared. Now this makes it very easy for what I'm doing. I want to get to the area of the blue segment. I know the whole area is 615.75. I'm going to subtract the 205.25 from that. That gives me 410.50 feet squared. That's it. Let's see what it says. Anything else I need to worry about? It does show you this other example, finding the area of a region. Okay? A rectangular wall has an entrance cut into it. You want to paint the wall to the nearest square foot. What is the area of the region you need to paint? Now, let me erase all this nonsense out of the way. It's kind of hard to tell, but what they're showing here is you have this wall, the bluish thing. It's got an archway cut out of it. Okay, so they've drawn a perfect archway where this is a semicircle. Okay, and then we have a rectangle. So we need to do this, what's my word? Methodically. All right, so first, let's calculate the whole area of the wall, including the cutout. Okay, the whole wall. So it's 10 feet plus 16 feet. It's 26 feet tall. It's a tall wall. And 36 feet across. So the area of that rectangle is 26 times 36 is 936 square feet. The whole thing. Now, if you go to the Home Depot to buy paint for this, and you say, I've got a wall that's 26 feet high, 36 feet across, they're going to say, oh, it's 936 square feet, and they're going to give you paint to cover that much, and you're going to waste money because you're not going to paint this blank area. So that's what they want you to do. We take our total of the whole wall and subtract out the cutouts. Okay? So we've got two cutouts, we've got a rectangle, and we've got half a circle. Let's do the rectangle first, that's easiest. So the rectangle is 16 feet across, and it's 16 feet tall. As you can tell right here, they're dividing it from there, 16 and 16. They're telling you it's a square. I'm quite familiar with the fact that it doesn't look like a square. That doesn't matter. We don't use our eyes. We use the numbers that are given us. So the area of just that rectangular portion, 16 squared, it's length times width, or side squared, is 256. So I'm going to subtract that out from the whole wall first. I'm going to get 680. Okay? Last thing I need to do is subtract out this little semicircle, half a circle. Please note, this length across is also the diameter of this circle, which helps us to find what we need, which is the radius. So the radius is half of the diameter. It's 8. Okay, so if this were a whole circle, the area of that whole circle would be pi r squared, which is 8 squared 64 times by pi. So that whole area, if it were a whole circle, would be 201.06 square feet. But it's only half a circle, so one more step, divide that in half, and I get 100.5. And I'm probably just going to round it and call it 580 square feet. Let's see how it, look, here's the answer down here, 579.47. Close enough. Okay? So that's how you do that. No big deal. You can think this through and be just fine. All right. I think that's it. There's a monitoring progress I'm not going to worry about at the bottom. You can work it out or follow it along as you like, but you're going to have homework to work on, and we can go over it in our sessions together if need be. Okay? If you want to do it yourself, just click on the play buttons and they'll work it out for you. We've gone over quite a bit. I want to stop here now because this is a longer segment. It's quite possible this segment was divided into 2 parts by my camcorder. I'm sorry if that's the case. I probably should have paused it and restarted for the second section. I wasn't that smart. Next time I will be. In that case, it'll be better, but for now, that's it. Go ahead and attack it. We'll be talking soon. Have a great day. Deuces.